Hello everyone, I am Amit Narula. Heartily welcome to you once again in this channel. Today it's day 5 and I would like to share very important question which expected to come in upcoming exams. Let's start the first question of today. It is television. First question, how often do you watch television? Well, I'm studying to pursue a post-graduation degree at one of the leading engineering university in India. And I also work at a shopping mall after my school hours till 9 p.m. By the time I arrive home after finishing everything, either it is a bit too late to do anything or I am just exhausted. Therefore, I don't really watch TV often unless there is a valid reason to do so. Okay, move to the next question. Which television channel do you usually watch? As I have mentioned earlier, I don't really have much time to watch TV, but when I do get some time and opportunity, I like to watch Discovery and AXN Asia channel. I watch Discovery mainly because it allows me to learn about some of the most amazing and cooling things in the world, and I like watching AXN because it helps me to improve my English by offering subtitles for the contents the channel shows. So I feel myself improved in English. Right. Do you enjoy the advertisement on television? Oh, actually not. I don't exactly enjoy watching advertisements on television simply because I think of them as a waste of time. Besides, I also think that most advertisements have poor content and they try to deceive prospective customers into buying something which actually they really don't need about it. Next question. Do you think most programs on TV channels are good? Well, it depends on what kind of programs I am watching. However, having said that, I would say that many programs on televisions are not good because they offer a few educational perspectives. Even the news shows these days are not so objective enough to offer the values of news, and therefore they are not trustworthy. Okay, move on to the next topic, entertainment. First question, do you prefer relaxing at home or going out in the evening? Actually, I usually prefer going outside in the evening. I think the evening time is suitable for meeting friends outdoor and doing some exercise rather than staying at home. I have been doing this for a very long time, and if I stay home during the evening, I feel bored. Okay. When do you go out for an evening and what do you like to do there? Actually, I mostly like to walk in a park or spend some time with my friends in the evening. I often take my bicycle and ride it for an hour or so once or twice in a week. Sometimes I go to a movie with my friends and have fun together. Right. How popular is this with other people in your country? I feel walking in a park, hanging out with friends and riding a bicycle as part of the outdoor activities are quite common among people in my country. Many young and elders do this often in the afternoon. Families often visit the theater in the evening and they spend some quality time together. Right. Is there any kind of entertainment you do not like? I guess I hate to see people wasting hours after hours in front of a television set. I do believe that television is a great media to get news and watch entertaining programs, but sometimes people are addicted to watching TV and they spend almost 6 to 8 hours a day and watching television programs. I really just dislike this, and I believe this time could be better utilized as comparing to watching television. Okay. Move on to the next topic, newspaper and magazines. My first question: which magazine and newspapers do you like to read? Actually, I read Indian Express, which is a daily newspaper every day, and the magazine I like to read the most is The Week. I like reading newspaper and magazines whenever I get an opportunity in order to keep myself informed of what is happening in the part of the world as well as the rest of it. I like reading the magazines because I get to learn about the various subjects of only my interest. Okay. What kind of articles are you most interested in? Well, I am into learning important tips about how to remain healthy, both physically and mentally. So I read health related articles the most. I am also interested in learning about the latest trends in computer technologies. Since I am a student of computer science, and as a result, I never like to miss any technology related articles. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like to read other kind of articles, such as those which talks about sports and foods and others. I don't miss them. Have you ever read a newspaper or magazine in a foreign language? I have always wanted to read and communicate in a different languages other than English and Hindi, but I have found out that it's not really easy. However, I know Bengali a little, which was helped me to read and understand some Bengali text on their newspapers. Lately, I became interested in reading Bengali newspapers after meeting a Bangladeshi girl who happens to be one of my best friends now. Okay. Do you think reading a newspaper or magazine in a foreign language is a good way to learn the language? Of course. I think reading a newspaper or magazine is a foreign language is an excellent method to learn the language, because it helps us to understand the text of a particular language and their meanings at our own pace and also at a time of our convenience. In fact, English is also a foreign language to me, and I have learned it by reading English newspapers and journals in addition to following the language on radio and television. Okay. Move on to the next topic, countryside. Tell me about the countryside outside your town or city. Well, I live in Delhi, the bustling capital city of my country, but our countryside, at least 60 to 70 kilometers outside of my city, is a peaceful and has a very tranquil atmosphere. Surrounded by amazingly refreshing landscape, it makes so beautiful. You will also get to see shades of green which covering the entire landscape as far as your eyes can see, so much so that you will not ever want to leave that place. It's really mesmerizing. Okay. Next topic. Why do some people move to a city from a rural area? Do you know someone who did so? I would assume that some people move to a city from a rural area primarily because it allows them to have better income opportunities. Besides it, some people would move to a city because they become attracted to the flashy city life. In order to enjoy life more, finally, some people would move to a city because of better educational opportunities. For example, I know one of my distant cousin who moved to Delhi to attend a good technical university a few years ago for a good education. Okay. Do you enjoy visiting large cities or small villages? Actually, I always enjoy visiting small villages instead of large cities, mainly because some villages in my country don't have traffic problems. Besides, more often than not, people in the small villages are way friendlier and simpler than the people who are living in large cities. Finally, of course, I enjoy visiting villages in my country, whether it is a big or a small, because they are very beautiful with clear lakes and natural green parks. Okay, move to the next topic. It's laughing. What kind of things makes you laugh? Well, they say that laughter is a great medicine, and I also believe it. So, I like to laugh whether my friend is cracking a joke or watching a comedy movie with my family and friends. But what really makes me laugh the most is the funny activities of my pet cat. In fact, my cat makes so many funny moves to make me laugh that I even record them into my camera. Right. Do you like making other people laugh? Well, it depends on how much I actually know them and what kind of circumstances is prevailing. But in principle, I don't really like to make people laugh because sometimes the humorous act might actually offended them. Since I wouldn't really know what they have been going through or what kind of mood they are really like in. So I don't try. Okay. Do you think it's important for people to laugh? Yeah, I do think that it's important for people to laugh whenever an opportunity arrives, because a good laugh almost always helps us relieve physical and mental tension and stress. Besides it, laughter also helps promote an overall sense of well-being and can even temporarily relieve pain in us. Finally, laughter is important because it brings us closer to each by remaining positive about ourselves and our life. Right. Is laughing the same as feeling happy, do you think? I do believe that we like to laugh when we are happy, and that is a universally accepted expression for us. The human, but that doesn't mean that laughing is the same as feeling happy. In fact, people can be in pain and sad and still they are able to laugh to cheer others. Then there is also so many people in this world from whom laughter is just an expression. For example, we can laugh in a party or some other social gatherings, but just in order to just go along with the flow. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we are happy. Right. So that is the end of this session. Thank you very much.